Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. The Metro Manila Wage Board approves a 40 peso minimum daily wage increase for workers in the region. Starting July 16, the current 570 peso daily minimum wage for non-agricultural sector workers will become 610 pesos, while agriculture service and retail workers' daily wage will become 573 pesos from the current 533 pesos. But for the Trade Union Congress of the Philippines, this hike is simply not enough given the high prices of commodities.
Masyado itong maliit compared nyo po dun sa nawalang purchasing power na 88 pesos po sa National Capital Region. Maliit pa rin po ito lalo pag pinag-usapan ho natin yung family living wage.
Labor rights advocate Calyodi de Guzman shared the same sentiment and maintained that they will still push for a legislated or national wage increase.
Yan talaga yung aming inihahabol at sinusuportahan namin yung panukala ni Senate President Yusubiri na maging pambansa o national wage increase ang gawin na 150 para naman makahinga-hinga ang mga manggagawa dahil dun sa napakataas na presyo ng bilihin sa kasalukuyan. Kailangan dyan ay magkaroon ng pagkilos o pressure na gagawin para maobliga yung Senado at Kongreso na i-legislate ang sahod.
Senate President Mig Zubiri denies tampering with the Maharlika Investment Fund bill after he was accused of signing a version allegedly different from the one approved by Congress. Zubiri signed the final version of the Maharlika bill in Washington, D.C. after both houses of Congress approved it on final reading. The bill was not immediately sent to Malacanang after lawmakers found out that it had two different provisions on the prescriptive period for crimes. Zubiri said this was a, quote, honest oversight by the Secretariat and the staff of Senator Mark Villar. The version he signed already carried the correct prescriptive period, something Senator Coco Pimentel said should have gone through plenary approval again. But Zubiri insisted that doesn't count as tampering.
We just reflected the true intention of the provisions as reflected on the transcript of records. There was no malice or intent or ill intent to tamper, as they saying, or amend the measure. As long as it is not an enrolled bill, when you say subject to style.
President Bongbong Marcos says he has no objection to how one economist graded his performance as incomplete. The president and concurrent agriculture chief said a lot still has to be done about the farming sector and the rise in commodity prices. Inflation has since started to slow down this year after a series of price hikes last year in some basic items like onions and sugar. As he marks his 1 year in office, Marcos Jr. emphasized that fulfilling his campaign promises as the chief executive is a work in progress.
I agree with him. We are not yet done. There are many things that we still need to do. We are still fighting with inflation. Talagang yan, isa pa rin yan ang pinakamalaking problema na hinaharap natin.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. Retail prices of onions increased again to as high as 200 pesos per kilo. This is 20 pesos higher compared to last week's pricing based on the monitoring of the Agriculture Department. The highest price per kilogram of onions is at 200 pesos. It was monitored at Commonwealth Market in Quezon City. The Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura blamed this on the postponed 150 peso suggested retail price for onions. DA Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban did not sign the SRP order, which was supposed to take effect in May. Taal volcano had a phreatic burst on Thursday. According to PHIVOLCS, the volcano emitted a white plume early morning of June 29, with the smoke reaching a height of over 800 feet. A volcanic earthquake that lasted for 3 minutes was also recorded. Taal's recent activities, though, were not enough for state volcanologists to upgrade the volcano's alert level from 1 to 2. In weather, the southwest monsoon or habagat continues to weaken but is still affecting the western section of Luzon. Habagat is expected to bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers over Zambales, Bataan, Occidental Mindoro, Romblon, and the northern part of Palawan. Pag-asa also sees a cluster of clouds getting closer to the eastern Philippine landmass. However, the Weather Bureau said this has a low chance of developing into a low-pressure area. They are also monitoring another cloud cluster caused by the Intertropical Convergence Zone outside the Philippine area of responsibility. Meanwhile, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers is seen over Metro Manila and the rest of the country due to both the habagat and localized thunderstorms. Pag-asa also forecasts that there will be around 4 cyclones to enter the PAR this coming July. These may enhance habagat and are expected to make landfalls in Luzon and eastern Visayas. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.